Well, it's good to get a win. That's always true. I thought that, obviously we came out pretty good in the first quarter. Defense waned a little bit in the second quarter. Great third quarter. Welcome home, Aaliyah Dunham. I'm so happy that she's here, and I think you guys saw the reason why. Really good player, and I think she's happy to be home too. So I thought balanced scoring, which is what you want on a night like tonight. I thought we shared the ball pretty well. I thought our shot selection was good throughout. And we just have to continue to get better about the amount of possessions that we can put together that are solid on both ends of the floor. So I think sometimes we got a little loose, probably more defensively than offensively. And so, if anything, learning-wise, I think it's that. We need to get back, get our defense set time and time again. Definitely be up on shooters. That's going to be a challenge on Sunday down at Radford. And we can't play with our hands down and way off people and expect to come out of there feeling good. So it's a good start to the year. I think you saw the balance that this team can have, and I think it's on to the next one. Go back to work tomorrow.
Coach, I know one thing you emphasized coming into this year was the defense to offense, and obviously the third quarter really showcased what y'all are able to do there.
Yeah, and I think that Aaliyah gets a lot of credit for that. She can really set a defense, and I thought she did that the whole third quarter with good on-ball defense and pressure. And when she's really dialed in, she plays great position defense and causes a lot of pressure on them. So she doesn't have to be wild positionally and still creates a lot of havoc. So that is something that she needs to continue to grow in for us. But I think you definitely saw that when we're setting our defense at half court, and then everybody else can positionally, they have a little bit more time to react, and then this should be a little bit faster team. I think you see that. We move pretty well. And we move pretty well up and down the roster. So, it doesn't really matter who's in there. I think, and I think the decision making is good too right now. That's going to be challenged the deeper we get in our season as far as the decisions we make when we're playing fast. But we shouldn't be at the bottom of Conference USA or near the bottom. I don't think in possessions a game. I think we should be. We're not going to play super fast. We probably never will, but we need to find advantage and go after it.
For a team that struggled offensively at times last year, being able to turn that defense and keep that intensity and turn it into points the other way. I think you have 42 points on 30 turnovers tonight. Is that the missing ingredient for this team that moving forward, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think that we have added good offensive players to a team that brought back quite a few people who had played a lot last year. And so if you talked to me a year ago, I really liked the team we had a year ago. The beginning of our season last year, it was almost impossible to play good offense. I mean, we were in a dorm, stuck in a room by ourselves in the middle, and then we'd come out of the dorm, and 3 days later we would play a conference game. And, the teams we play in our league, Louisiana Tech at home, when you don't know the players you're going to have and you haven't shot, but for 3 days leading up to it, it's hard to score on them. And I do think at the end of the year we started to play much better. And then the injury to Kristen Mayo right at the end, she's a fantastic offensive player, and we lost her right at the end. So, yeah, we struggled to score. I think there was more to it than kind of what meets the eye a year ago. But I do know that I like the pieces that we put together, and I think you see like Cece Mays. I think Cece is a better version of herself, and that's the goal is I'm here now, and can I work a little bit and get to here and get to here and get to here? And she doesn't have it all figured out yet, and I know I got a lot of confidence in her that she understands that. She had a good game today. She'll go back to work on, I guess it's Thursday when we get back in here.
Coach, based off one game, what don't you know yet about this team?
What's going to happen on the road at Radford? That's a really good basketball team that's used to winning a lot, and so that test, and then the next one after that, and just I think that we have the right stuff in there to have a really good year. And can we learn lessons and improve without having, really good let-offs? The other thing I know about our schedule, it's really good this year. We're playing a lot of really good teams. I think the other day in our preview show, it's 47th in the country going into the first part of the year before anybody's played anybody. So there's going to be nights where we play very, very good teams. And so we maybe can play really well, and it's still tough because of the quality of opponents. So there's basketball, there's a ton of adversity. That's the way it is. It's up and down, and kind of what happens when we get hit in the nose. And I think that we've got really good pieces that'll come together, but we haven't experienced that yet. So can we stick together when it gets tough? Good?
I'm good here.
All right. Here comes
I'm
Cece.
good, bud.